This build will break this game, and I'm about to go ahead and bring you this build right now. Starting off with the position, you want to go ahead and make him a small forward. We're going to make him right-handed, and jersey number, going to make that jersey number 1. Now, when it comes to the pie chart, you do not want to go with no pie chart other than the one that is half yellow, half blue. Now, the reason I am doing that is because if you go with anything other than this, you're not going to be versatile. You won't be able to, do everything that you want to be able to do. And when you make a build, you want to be able to do just about everything, right or wrong. So we're going to go ahead and go with that one, and you will be able to get half play, Hall of Fame playmaking and Hall of Fame finishing badges on this build. Now, when it comes to the physical profile, I do not recommend you go with none other than the first one. That way you could be the fastest, because you gotta be. There's no other choice. Close shot, you want to go ahead and max this out. Drive and layup, max it out. And drive and dunk, you want to go ahead and max that out as well. Now, when you do that, you see that you get 15 finishing badges, which is gonna come in handy later on in the video, so you can see why. Now, standing dunk and post hook, we're gonna leave that right where it's at, because you don't need standing dunk as a small forward, and you damn sure don't need a post hook. Now, when it comes to the shooting, we're gonna max this out, and max the mid-range out as 72, max the three-pointer out at a 64, max the free throw, and max the post fade. Now, the reason I did that is because if you take anything down, you will be losing a badge, and you see that we have 12 shooting badges, and that is more than enough to be able to knock down threes consistently. And remember that the 3-ball, you can have at least a 63 ball and still be able to shoot. So and you see we got a 64, and that's going to change later on in the video. That's going to go up. Now, pass accuracy, we actually going to go ahead and max this out at an 83, max the ball handle now at a 79, and put the post control up to a 68. Doing so gives you 26 playmaking badges, which is more than enough to be able, take people ankles and still dot everybody up and still go crazy. Now, when we come down to the defense, you want to leave interior defense right where it's at, because remember, you are a small forward. Who the hell gonna stand under that rim? Perimeter defense, max it out. Lateral quickness, max it out. And still max that out. Now, defense rebound, we're gonna max it out as well, which, as you can see, gives us 5. But when we take this offense rebound up to a 41, that's gonna give us 6 defensive badges, which is enough to get about 2 badges on gold, and that's all we need to go stupid. Body shape, that does not matter, but I'm gonna go and choose compact. You could choose whatever you want. Now, for the height, that that is where we come to have to decide very precisely, because if you go 6'10", you drop almost everything. So you don't want to go 6'10". Same thing with about 6'9", but you drop less on what you were dropping, but you're still dropping a hell of a lot. So we're not gonna go with 6'9" or 6'10". 6'8", we are still dropping in almost every category. 6'7", we don't want to go with that. Now, you see that we're actually gonna go below the default weight, which is actually going to take you about 6'6", 83 drive and dunk. That looks good, but here's where you have to decide. If you go 6'6", you will be able to, if you go 6'5", you get a higher 3-ball at 6'5". That way you can have that high ball handling and that high 3-ball, because you want to be able to have that high ball handling, high 3-ball. That way you can be versatile. Now, when it comes to the weight, we actually gonna take it minimum, but we gonna keep going up until something drops, and something drops at 179, so we actually gonna take it to 178. And then for the wingspan, I would say max it out, because that is where you get the most stuff. Because if you go minimum, you raise the 3-ball, but you are dropping a lot in drive and dunk, and we want contact dunks. So we actually gonna go with the maximum, and that's, or you could go, you could go with 80.6, because if you think about it, plus 4, you will have an 86 drive and dunk, and that will give you the ability to have, contact dunks at 99. But if you want it off the rip, go 86.0, and that's what I'm gonna go with for this build. Now, for the takeover, I recommend none other than the slash and takeover. That way we can dunk on people's head, no question about it. And we have built a 2-way slash and playmaker. Now, for this next part, you're gonna have to listen very carefully. That way you can get the most out of this build. Now, posterizer, you have to put that on Hall of Fame, no question about it, because you want to be able to catch those bodies. Limitless takeoff is gonna help as well. That way you can catch them from a farther distance, and then slowly finish on Hall of Fame, because that's obviously gonna help. And then you also, at this point, I would say go ahead and put Lob City on gold, but if you want, you could also put that unstrippable on gold as well, but that is your choice. Now, for the shooting, here's where it gets tricky, because you want to be able to put the right badges on. That way you can knock down almost every shot you get. So hot zone hunter, we gonna put that on gold. Dead eye, we gonna put that on gold. green machine on gold, because that's gonna help you shoot a consistent amount of threes. Then we're also gonna put that, you know what I'm saying, I would say maybe go with sniper, because at this point you will not be able to green every shot, you know that. So we want to put sniper on, that way we could get a boost to the ones that's not green. Now when it comes to the playmaking, handles for days Hall of Fame, quick chain Hall of Fame, because you want to be able to dribble as much as possible, and quick first step Hall of Fame, unpluckable at least on gold, space creator on Hall of Fame, tight handles on Hall of Fame, and an ankle breaker. Or maybe you could go with something, no, actually go with ankle breaker on gold. That way you can snatch the motherfucking ankles. And then we're gonna go with, for the defense, clamps on gold. And then I would say maybe go with like pick dodger on gold, or maybe pickpocket. That we could take everybody fucking cookies. And listen, this your boy Zay, bro, and that is the end of the video, bro. Drop a like, Noti gang, you know what I'm saying, all that good shit. Subscribe. You already know what I'm about to say. Subscribe, like, Noti gang. You already know. Go ahead and do it, bro. It's your boy Zay, and I'm out, man. Peace.